What's up, everybody? So I have a budget update. This is actually from the 9th until the 22nd. Last week I did not update my budget. My daughter was still sick, and then I gave her some medicine and she had a bad reaction to that medicine. So it was a bit of a struggle, and that's what I dealt with the week prior. And so I just was trying to still get life back together. But so we're going to do 2 weeks in one. So for anyone who is new, if you haven't seen my budget, then definitely I will try and link it up there. Definitely go and check that out before you watch this. This is just kind of a budget update of where I stand. So how I do my budget, so I'm a single parent, I live in Canada, and I am currently not working. So the way I do my budget is I put most of my spending onto my Visa, but I pay it off right away. So my Visa has a pretty good cashback system, and I put everything onto my Visa, and I literally will pay it immediately, like sometimes the same day. So I never spend anything that I know I don't have the money for. It's just kind of how I do it to utilize credits and points that I have available to me. Definitely, if you cannot do that, if you know that you're going to put things on your credit card and leave it there, do not do that. Only use your credit card if you know you can pay it off right away. So if you are struggling to get in a budget and struggling to do that, then just my suggestion would be to just pay it off. Just use your debit card. Don't put it onto your Visa. Okay. So I bought a lot of gifts. So I had gifts as well as some advent calendars that I bought. Those come out of a separate sinking fund. I did write them down because they did come out of my Visa, but those come out of a separate sinking fund. So the first few, I had a Tastely box that I ordered, which was for a Christmas present, as well as I bought something from a Medieval Depot, which was also for a Christmas present. So again, that came out of a sinking fund, my gift sinking fund. Then I ordered stuff from Lush at $135. I took that out of my advent calendar sinking fund. It wasn't on an advent calendar, but it was, I basically made an advent calendar for myself, is kind of what I'm stipulating, because I was planning on buying some sort of an advent calendar from Lush, but a lot of them are just not available in North America, unfortunately. So I just kind of bought things individually. So I had that money set aside already. Then food, I had two amounts come out, $28.49 and then $14.55. Vocal is like an article, online article thing. They have a Vocal Plus that I do. I may or may not cancel it. I'm still deciding. But that was $12.80. This was, I got an advent calendar, and there was like a little gift as well. So this is $41.81, which came out of my sinking fund. Walmart was $109.22. My budget was $100, so I am technically $9 over. However, I bought a gift for my niece. I got my niece's Christmas gift, which was $20. So technically, if I would have taken that, if I took that out, then I was under. So, but it was only $9, so like overall not that bad. Glossy box $115.68. Again, that was for my Glossy box advent calendar that I got, so that came out of a sinking fund. Food was $36.65. Shoppers was $27. Then food again was $5.65, and then $9.77. This is what happens when my kid is sick. I went to the store 8 million times, I feel like. I probably will do no spend. I'm going to try and do basically either no spend or very little spend for the rest of October, at least for food, and not buy anything else, not go back to the grocery store. My daughter was sick, so she kept wanting to go back and wanting certain things, and because she wasn't eating, I was trying to give her what she wanted, hence all the extra 8 million spending that I did. Gifts, so I ordered gifts from Etsy at $160. There was very numerous gifts. There was a whole bunch of them. I paid I paid ridiculous amounts for shipping because it was from the US, but that is okay. I don't regret it. So that came out of my gift sinking fund. Shoppers was $9.98. I believe that was when I had to buy her more medicine. I bought so much medicine. I'm really hoping that she doesn't get sick again because I hate buying medicine. It is expensive and it is ridiculous and frustrates me. That's my little rant. Dollarama. So I went to the dollar store. I went to a separate dollar store, like a new dollar store. So I was $27.67, which is actually very good for me. I didn't buy a lot, just a few things that I hadn't seen at my regular dollar store. Laundry, because I have to pay for laundry. I put $10 into my laundry card. Food, I bought food today at $68.13, which is not bad. I'm okay with it. I had to stock up on so many things because she was sick, and then after she was sick, she went on a fiend of eating everything that she loved in the house. So all the yogurt, all the cheese, she ate all of it. So I had to stock up on things today. Then I did order supplements today, $116.35 for myself. I've been buying energy drinks and pop, and not that I won't buy them, but I want to not buy them as much and not rely on them. And I definitely feel like it's making me feel a little bloated sometimes because I'm drinking them every day. So I got some supplements to boost my energy throughout the day. I had run out and then I just never ordered them again. And so going back to more supplements, and I'm totally okay with it. Then this is my checking account, what came out of my checking account. So a deposit of $79.60. Shoppers was $37.14. This was, I think, the first time that I bought her medicine, and then obviously I bought something else too. Laundry was $30. I had to put $30 onto the laundry card. That was when she got sick, and I had to literally wash every blanket and everything that I had in my house. When you pay for laundry, it's very annoying, so I was a little irritated by that. Then money that I put onto my Visa cards were $115 and then $60. Those were separate times. Then I had some deposits come in at $8.96, and then another one at $5.93, and then I put $50 onto my Visa. Then these were my bills, so I put $40 onto my hydro, $111 onto my internet, and then $80 onto my cell phone. I have no idea why my cell phone was more. I don't know, but I'm definitely going to look into it and figure out what is going on with my cell phone bill, and maybe look into a lower one and just kind of figure out what's going on, because I feel like it was lower, or I felt like it was supposed to be lower, and I feel like it's just going up. So I'm definitely going to look into that. And then today I put $150 onto my Visa for the supplements and then the rest of the food. So this is my month-to-date totals for a lot of my categories. So subscription was $102.30, which is more than my budget. I don't think I have any more subscriptions coming out for the rest of the month. I had a subscription come out that I had thought I paused, but I didn't, so I'm going to make sure I pause that one for next month so that I know exactly what's coming out. Then food at $254.78. I was actually very surprised by that number because of the amount of times I went to the grocery store, but it was all little amounts. I wasn't spending large amounts, like $5, $9, $10, you know what I mean? So it wasn't large amounts, but I just felt like it was I was surprised. I was shocked with myself. So I do still have some money left in my budget. I have 300 in my budget for the month of October. I will probably have to go back and get one or two things next week, but I'm hoping that I can. My goal is to make sure that I stick underneath my $300 budget. Other, I already went over, shocker of life. However, I had budgeted for a category that I don't think I will be using, so that will go into my other category, as well as I think that I'm going to be getting an extra deposit this month, as like an extra child tax credit thing. So I should still be fine. I should not be that bad, actually. So I was at $79.82, which is my budget was 80. So as long as I don't go back, I will be good. And then Walmart at 109, which is technically over, but it's only $9. It's okay. So that is all of my budget for October so far. Overall, not that bad. So there'll be an extra child, basically like a young child tax credit that they do in Canada. I believe is coming in at the end of October 30th, I believe. So if I get that money, then I definitely will be totally okay, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to save a lot more than I budgeted for. So even though I went over in some categories, that is okay. I got some extra money, and I should still be more or less all right. We'll see what happens. I still have to make it through the end of the month. Thank you very much for watching. I'll definitely like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new, in order to see if I actually stick to my budget or not. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have a lovely and fantastic day.